What's up, what's up, what's up, my fellow creators? Welcome, guys. I hope you're having a beautifully, phenomenally blessed day. Thank you for joining me for a moment in Becky's House of Cards. Today we are going down the rabbit hole with the general collective message. We'll see what comes out, guys. I don't know what's going on, so we'll see what Source wants to bring forth to the forefront. Please like this video, share this video, subscribe to the channel down below, set that notification bell so you always know when the next video does go live, knowing that that is a free way to support the channel as well as to connect me with you energetically to get you out more resonating readings. If you guys are interested in supporting the channel further, or if you're interested in getting a personal reading, that's all linked down below in the description box. And I just want to say thank you very, very much to anyone and everyone who has liked, shared, subscribed, and commented, who has donated, is thinking about donating, or who has gotten a personal reading or is thinking about getting a personal reading. It truly helps me out so very much, and I'm just so grateful for you guys. I do want to send a shout out to my OGs, my newgies, and anybody that allows me your most precious asset, your time. It's an honor, a blessing, a privilege being here, giving you guys these messages. And my prayer, as always, is that any of the videos of mine that you happen to watch fall upon your heart in a way that reminds you to use your intuition, to use your discernment, to take back your power, and to live your best journey in this here, now, here moment. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it, guys, and see what messages Source has for you at this time. Source, what messages do you have for the collective at this time? How can we help them out? What do you need to tell them? What messages do you have for the collective at this time, Source? How can we help them out? A lot of water energy has been coming through lately. I mean, we are in Pisces season, y'all. We just officially started Pisces season 2 days ago, so super stoked about that. It is my season as well. But yeah, a lot of emotional energy coming through here. It's like asking you guys to make sure that you are dealing with your emotions and taking time to honor them, like not being afraid to see what's being told to you, you know, from your higher self, your spirit, your source, whatever it is, guys, that you believe in, from the Holy Spirit, from God, everything like that. It's just asking you guys to really pay attention to that in this time and letting yourself build on that, knowing that however you feel is how you're meant to feel and that that's okay, and really, truly, clearly communicating that with yourself. And not letting people take advantage of you for feeling how you feel. I think that that is something that needs to be collective-wide known, that, you know, if you feel a certain way and somebody's trying to make fun of you because of that, that's not fair. How you feel is how you feel. And if that person has a problem with feelings, then that's just their own projection of their own insecurities coming through, okay? So just being clear about what you want right now moving forward, you know, with this Leo full moon that just passes, all about self-expression and how we express ourselves. So giving yourself a chance to be expressive in how you feel. Like, if you feel down and out, how can you channel that to be creative? You know, whether you paint, you draw, you write, whatever it is that you guys do, even if it's just like knitting or sewing or something like that, or creating a new design of something, you know, channeling that energy will be of very high use to you guys in this now moment, okay? So, Source, what messages do you have for the collective at this time? What do they need to know? What messages do you have for the collective? Wow, that's a grip of cards coming out together. Okay, they want me to do 2 more. Let me see if I can... I don't know if I can get 5 cards to fit in here, but we'll do our best. These cards are so damn long. What else? What other messages do you have for the collective? Okay. What other messages do you have for the collective at this time? Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the House of God reversed, the 8 of Wands, and the 10 of Swords in the reverse. Okay, with the 3 of Cups upright. Yeah, so you guys are definitely trying to find some sense of happiness right now, but something happened, and it was outside of your control. You know, it was like a lot was outside of your control, and it left you emotionally exhausted. It left you in a state of feeling like you couldn't move forward. And it's okay. Like, it's okay. Like, this had to happen with purpose. It's like, this was you guys resisting the change that Source brought in. And so it ultimately comes around. Like, I feel like people are like, oh, you know, you stop a House of God moment. Like, no one truly stops a House of God moment. What ends up happening is we put resistance into a situation, and then once we deal with that resistance, or we let that resistance, like pulling back a rubber band, eventually you can only pull back so far before it either snaps or you let go. And when you let go, it's you choosing to surrender to the situation. But when it snaps, it hurts, right? It snaps back and it snaps you and it leaves a little welt on your skin and that shit hurts, okay? And so it's like you guys had to learn an emotional upset, an emotional fear that was brought to the surface here and you had to deal with. And it wasn't pretty. It was really kind of like an ugly thing, but overall, you guys are growing spiritually from this and emotionally. There's an emotional growth that's happening here. So let's see what's coming out in the cards. Yeah, the Sun in the reverse. Wow, the Chariot in the reverse. I saw the Chariot like 3 times in the shuffle, and so it kept coming through. You guys could be dealing with a Cancer. You could be a Cancer. Wow, everything's in reverse here, guys. Oh no, I can't with you guys. Look at this. All these reversals. The Sun, the Chariot, the Page of Swords, the 9 of Swords, and the King of Wands. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to tell you guys, you're not healing from something that broke your heart. You guys aren't healing from it. Like you guys are like, again, that resistance. You keep tugging back on it, keep tugging back on it, keep tugging back on it, hoping that something's going to change. And at this point, it's just surrendering and letting go. It's you have a choice to let, you keep pulling back and it's going to sting, or you surrender and let go. Because whatever this was that broke your heart, it not only broke your heart, it rattled you to the core of your being. Right? And here's the deal. It's like what you're missing is that this was a self-sabotage moment. This was you not wanting to pay attention to the situation. This was you not wanting to see the truth of what it was. It was almost like, maybe if I just play the game a little bit longer, something's going to come through and it's going to show me something different. You didn't want to listen to your intuition. You don't want to listen to the creative aspect that was being put in front of you. Like, honestly, guys, it's okay. Like, I feel like there's just so many reversals. Like, everything came out reversed. Right? All of this is reversed. With the exception of the 8 of Wands. And the 8 of Wands is like, I mean, it is Mercury energy, right? It is. But at the same time, it's just like, it's kind of like, this is like lack of communicating with yourself. And look, it's interesting because we have the 3 of Cups and the 5 of Cups and the upright underneath that. Right? But ultimately, it brought you into a state of happiness and a chance to allow yourself to grow, to allow yourself to be connected to people in a different way. Right? And look, it's on I can't with you guys. I'm done. We have the 4 of Cups on the bottom of the deck over here, and I shuffled these before. So we have 3, 4, and 5, but look at what's underneath that. The Sun in the reverse again. So I definitely know this is for somebody. Y'all are brokenhearted, and you guys don't know how you can continue after another letdown. Like, this is another letdown. But what you're not wanting to face here is the fact that, okay, so this is those examples of like when you love somebody so much and you want that person to come through, and it's like no matter what, you're just working on your healing, working on your healing, working on your healing, working on your healing. It's been years. And you're like, one day this person's just going to come through. Like, they're just going to pop up and show up in my life, and that's it. And with this this Page of Wands, wow. Hold on, Becky. You're getting flabbergasted right now. With this Page of Swords here in the middle of the reading, it's telling me that you guys are just basically being so stubborn that no matter what you're seeing in the physical reality, you're choosing to believe something else in the spiritual reality. But the thing is that the beliefs don't mesh. It's almost like your emotional ego is trying to convince you that in the 5D, I'm connected with this person, and that one day we'll be connected in the physical reality. Okay, this is just an example. This is an example that they're giving me. But at the same time, it's like you don't want to see it. You don't want to see the truth of the situation. Can you be okay with letting this person go? Because the thing is you haven't surrendered to the situation at all. You're still pulling back on that rubber band. And I get this, guys. Like, I get this. I understand this situation more than you might understand yourself. And that's okay. But see, right now, you're fighting a completion. You're fighting completing a cycle. You're fighting finding your own balance with your spiritual journey. You're fighting bringing the situation to a close, and you're fighting like really owning your own confidence in this situation and taking things into your own hand. I feel like you guys may see 777 a lot, but more importantly, I feel like you guys also see progression and digressive numbers. So like you see 5, 4, 3, 3, 4, 5, like you see them all in succession, like it's constantly happening to you. And okay, they want me to shuffle twice. And I think that that's interesting because it's like saying that you're on the right path, but right now mentally and emotionally, you guys are just, you're spent. You're spent. It's like, I'm done. I'm done even trying to fight for what I want, because it just seems like it doesn't matter what I want in life. And they're saying not to give up here. Like, yeah, you might feel like you're spiritually defeated, but you're not. Right? There's an appearance of, wow. I love that finally, guys, we get an upright card. We had the Empress fly out over the King of Wands. Yeah, it's almost like because you took this action in the past that was self-sabotaging, it like forced you to step up into your Empress power. And even if you're not there yet, look, I love this. We have the 7 of Wands and we have the 8 of Wands again. And the Knight of Wands making an appearance with the Ace of Coins. Okay. But look, you guys are learning how to be successful. 11:11 on the clock. You guys are learning how to be successful on your journey. Over your anxieties, over your fears, over your worst nightmare is what I heard. Letting go. Like, that's your worst nightmare, was letting go. But you know you have to move on. And you know you have to bring new opportunities into your life that maybe weren't there before. You love this person a lot. If this is not a person, this is a situation, a circumstance that you guys are very emotionally attached to. This is an emotional attachment that is very deep. That's why I kept saying like the emotions was coming up. But you guys are learning a lesson here. You guys learned a very valuable lesson here, even if it wasn't pretty along the way. Okay. Look at that. They want it to be here. All right. Let me get some more cards out before we... What else, Source? Okay. Guys, I'm done with you. I can't. This is great. It was hard. I think this is past energy that's coming out in the big cards. And you guys, this is current energy coming out with the little clarifiers here. Okay. What else? Let's put some skin on it, y'all. Wow, that was an interesting... Just came through. Okay. That one and that one. Well, they want one more. I don't know why they want one more, but I heard one more. Okay. That's why. Look at this, guys. I can't make this up. We have the Ace of Coins and the Knight of Wands come out again on the bottom. Yeah, you guys know you have to move towards a new offer. Like, you guys are understanding that. Like, you guys understand that there's something else in your life that you have to let play out. But I feel like letting go of this situation was hard for you. But what you missed is that there was tons of secrets. I love this. The 5 of Cups coming out in the upright. We have the 3 of Wands upright. Look at that. We have the Pope reversed. We have the Queen of Swords upright. We have the Empress upright. And the 2 of Coins reversed. You know what? That's why. This person was juggling you and something else. Or someone else. Or other people. Like, lots of other people. And you realize that this person had a huge network around them. This person has a huge network around them right now, even still. Okay, they do. They do. And I think that's a thing. It's like, finally you were sent clarification. Like, with this 3 of Wands here, it's almost like Source gave you someone or something outside that was like, here, let me give you information on why you keep completing or keep running into this karmic cycle over and over again. And when that happened, you saw that this person was non-committal. Not only were they non-committal, it was almost like they treated you like an option. This situation treated you like you were disposable. Okay, this could be a job situation too, guys. It does not have to just be a relationship. This could be a job that you're dealing with as well. But whatever it is, this is like boss energy with this Pope coming through here for me too. And it's almost like they just basically treated you like you were disposable, not realizing how much they needed you in their life, not realizing how much they needed you in the position that you have. Okay, this doesn't have to be a love situation. This could be a friend. This could be a family member. This could be an acquaintance. But whatever happened here, guys, this person, you didn't want to face the fact that this person didn't want you around. You didn't want to face the fact that this person maybe was playing you. You didn't want to see that. You didn't want to see that at all. And I think that made you angry. When Source gave you the information that you were missing, the clarity that was once foggy and finally cleared up, you realized, and so finally you had to say something. And when you said something, like, that's the thing here, is like you guys didn't realize that you were your own worst enemy in the situation. The reason you were so exhausted with this situation is because you guys let yourselves believe it was something that it wasn't, right? No matter how much you care about it, no matter how much you wanted it. And so it's like with this progression of cards here, it's like you finally said what you wanted to say and you cut this person out. You're like if she swings the sword down, it's like basically she's like, look, I'm done with your ass. Like, I'm done dealing with this. Whatever it was, you spoke some sort of truth here. You protected yourself. You protected your own. You protected what mattered to you. I feel like you guys have a project. You have children. You have, an idea that you guys are protecting here, and it's very important that you protect this. Like, you realize, I have to protect this, but this could actually just be protection of self, getting out of a sticky situation and protecting yourself. And you've moving into this queen, from the Queen of Swords energy right up into the Empress energy, is like, once you spoke your truth, you realized your worth. Not only did you realize your worth, you realized you had to be there for yourself in a way that you were expecting this person to be there for you, but just couldn't. They couldn't be that. And so Source is saying, like, now that you've moved on, like, offering you everything, abundance. This is like fulfillment of material everything, right? A home, a car, a family, a love, everything, right? The Ace of Coins is like the physical realm manifestation. And the Knight of Wands is like this ability to know that the past is the past, but I have to forge forward and take action towards my future, I know in the Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot, he's portrayed as the player. But that's not the case here. Only when he's in the reverse is he portrayed as a player. In the upright, he is a very strong individual. This is your energy coming through, realizing that you're no longer accepting of superficial situations. No longer are you accepting of, how I appear to people. I am either accepted by someone or I'm not, and I'm taking action towards that. And I love that because that's also Leo energy coming through. And that energy is saying that there's something beautiful about being prideful and confident and courageous and bold with yourself. And you've chosen that. But see, if you guys are going through this past situation, again, this is what's going on in the past, right? Eventually it will be the past, even if you're going through it currently. You guys are going to realize something here that wasn't playing out right for you guys. But then what happens is you guys ultimately realize it was a karmic situation. And in realizing that it was a karmic situation, you guys are able to let it go. Let's get some oracle on it. What messages do you have for the collective watching this video, Source? What other messages do you have for the collective watching this video? Thank you. What do we have on the bottom? Love is all around. There is love everywhere, all the time. Simply acknowledge this is truth. We have number 16, 7. Again, what did I say? I feel like you guys see 777 a lot. We have 7 appearing a lot in your reading. We have number 6. Be willing to express love. Express love to receive love. So don't be afraid. Like, even if you guys gave your heart and soul to this, whatever this is, okay, you guys gave your heart and your soul to this. Don't let that be the reason you stop loving. Like, this person was this person and you couldn't control them. Just because you love this person doesn't mean that they had to love you, right? Like, and I know that sounds so cruel. It's like, but I love them. Like, why couldn't they love me back? It's this person had a choice. And they chose not to love you, and that's no plight against you, but it did force you to find your soul, right? Of course, I love that this comes out on the bottom. We have Butterfly Soul here, number 2810. 10 is a power number here, showing you guys are on your path of purpose, but that's what happened when you stepped up and spoke your truth. You stepped up into your Empress energy and you connected with your soul, with the heart and the truth of who you are above this person. This person, this situation wasn't going to be what was there for you. And ultimately, the hugest lesson that you figure out in this is that it had to do with you not wanting to see with your eyes and the reality what was going on, rather believing that what you saw in your imagination. Okay, and Imagineering is a real thing on the manifestation journey. If you guys don't know what that is, Walt Disney coined that term. Okay, Imagineering, it's like you guys, what you spent time Imagineering with this person was reality. And it was like the heart and soul of you believe that if I Imagineer enough with this person, it's going to come true. And this person realized that you were doing that and they took advantage of you. And that's what you didn't want to see. And finally, you see that. Okay, again, it doesn't have to be a love situation. What did I say? We've got 11 coming through power, dear. Yeah, this person forced you into finding your strength, your power. Like this person, this situation, not knowing, they empowered you to step up into your truth. 12. We had 11 and 12 come out together. I shuffle these cards all the time. It's crazy. We have fruit bat, flying fox, and kindness. This person is also teaching you a lesson about kindness, being kind to yourself, and learning how to show compassion by being kind to yourself and walking away from a situation, which is exactly what the Queen of Swords did here, right? In this situation, if you guys are the Queen of Swords, if you guys have already done that, you guys have walked away from a situation by showing kindness, just saying like, yes, you're cutting it out, but you're not being cruel about it. You're not being like the Queen of Swords in reverse. You're not saying, you know what, get the hell out of my life, you effed up son of a bee. Like, you're, like, basically saying, look, Gorg, whoever's named Gorg, guys, so we're going to go with Gorg. Look, Gorg, I appreciate you. I love you. You're kind. You're gentle. You're sweet. I wish things would work out for you, but I realize I'm really searching for my highest best self, and I need to take care of that, and I just need to leave this where it's at. And that brought you into a place of purifying your soul. 22:02 on the clock, guys. So the thing is there's a lot of things here asking you to trust in this process, but also this person unknowingly forced you into a state of sanctuary within yourself, creating again the womb. You know, we have this womb energy here. It's like going back into the womb and finding yourself, finding your truth, finding out who you are. And being okay with that, and then creating for yourself. Like, what is it that you like to create? Unknowingly, this person forced you into creating for yourself. Even though that might be what you were doing, it's like this person actually forced you into doing what it is that you love to do, and you realize that's what you wanted to do. And it's like, don't let this person take accountability for that, because it's not this person. It was the fact that you experienced what you experienced with this person that forced you to see yourself for who you are. Okay, and that's a beautiful thing. Okay. So on the bottom, forgive them if they are distant. They can't tell their heart to lie. And you'll never be their one and only. Ooh! Ooh, I'm sorry, guys. Like, ooh, that is a rough message. Like, again, what did I say? Like, this person had multiple options, or this situation had multiple options, so you have to forgive them for their distance, right? With that Pope in the reverse, it's like they didn't want to be there for you fully, and you tested that, and then they walked away, and it's like, unfortunately, their heart belongs in another situation, not with you. It's not that they don't love you, it's just that their heart is committed to another situation right now. We intervene when you ask us to, yet when you do not, we cannot. All you need to do is ask, and we will always be there. Love your guides and ancestors. So your ancestors, your guides are coming through saying, whenever you get stuck in a situation, you feel stuck or you feel hopeless, it's not. You just have to ask. You just have to pray to them for strength. You have to ask them to come and help you with the situation. Damn, this card. I love you, but you scare me. All of my triggers are present when you are near, especially the ones I'm not ready to face. So, again, this is why this person couldn't commit to you. This is why the situation just couldn't commit to you, because, unfortunately, with multiple people involved, you're a healer. And as a healer, even if this is a work situation for some of you guys, it was like you triggered them to realize that they're not going to be as successful as you are. And that scares people. Like, that scares people when they see somebody who's more successful than them, even if they're older or they feel like more distinguished or they're more centered in their own, you know. It's scary. Oh my gosh, they want that one. Okay, this one's first. It says, go within, your answers are waiting. Yeah, so again, I feel like that's that energy of your ancestors, your guides coming through, like spending time with yourself, not always looking to outside sources for your answers. It's okay to get confirmation from outside sources, but sometimes on the spiritual journey, we'll get obsessed with seeking it from others. Spiritual attachments, cut ties. Yeah, so this was the one they wanted me to pull out. I was going to put it back, but they wanted me to pull this one out. So this person has spiritually attached themselves to you. They are drawing on your strength. They're drawing on your energy. It's time for you guys to let this person go, to let this situation go. Do a tie cutting ceremony. That will help you very much flirt. Yeah, okay, so if this was, for those of you that this was a love situation, like, go out and flirt. Like, enjoy yourself. Screw it. You're not tied down. Don't act like you are. Even if you care about this person. Like, you know, I'm tired of the spiritual community saying, well, if you want to be with your one and only, you better act as if they're here. Well, the only way to act if they're there is to treat yourself that way. So treat yourself that way. And don't forget to have fun while you're at it. It doesn't mean you got to be a recluse and not talk to other people. That's crazy. Not all who wander are lost. Yeah, I think this person made fun of your journey. Like, I really think that, or that even the job situation, like maybe you were bringing in some of your spiritual ideas into this and it was actually an asset. And this, they really think that you're crazy. Like this, they really don't think that you're going to get where you need to go. Complete the cycle. Thank you, Source, for these clarifiers. I always forget the ghetto bag, and then I love when I pull it out and how much the clarifying comes out. Like, it's just great. Yeah, this is a cycle that needs to be completed. The steps to change are simple. They aren't easy. Exactly. Like, what you're being asked to do is to let go of something, and that's not necessarily easy. There's a deep truth here, but there's a broken heart coming through, and it's like to unbreak my heart. That's what I keep hearing. Unbreak my heart. Isn't that a song? I don't know. I actually don't know. If that's a song, comment down below and say who sang that song to help everybody out. But if it is, check out the lyrics to it. If it's not, it's just Source coming through. It's like to unbreak your own heart. It takes time. It takes energy. It takes you guys showing up for yourselves, being kind to yourself, finding your power within, connecting with your emotions with the full moon here. Not being afraid to speak your truth, and not being afraid to let go of people who are afraid of what healing you bring into to their lives. Whether it's as a job, a friendship, a family situationship, a lover, it does not matter. You guys, we're all here to help each other heal. And if people are afraid of that healing, then it's okay to let go and move on and find people who are willing to do the healing with you, okay? I hope that this helps collective. Overall, it's a beautiful reading. You guys are on the path to a great outcome here. Keep working on yourselves, though. Don't give up. You guys have so much going for you. Please like this video, share this video, subscribe to the channel down below, set that notification bell so you always know when the next video does go live. Till next time, go forth boldly, my fellow creators, and courageously find creative ways to rise above in life, laughter, and love. Until we meet each other again, mwah. Peace out. I love y'all. Bye.